We are Markstrat Team T, also known as Team Tanbury. I'm Ann Wynn along with Brenda Gerardo. We're going to share our market strat stimulation experience we had with our marketing management class. We will be going over the following agenda. First, we will go over the firm overview, overall performance. Then we will discuss the segmentation and targeting, along with the marketing mix with the 4 Ps, product, price, place, and promotion, and wrap it up with our lessons learned. Team Tanbury operated for 6 periods, marketing 4 sonnet brands targeting 3 segments. Our top brand, Tone, that did well throughout the stimulation, it geared towards the high earners and focused on performance and convenience and distributed quite evenly to all 3 distribution channels. Next, our product Tops did fairly well. In the beginning, we targeted more than 1 segment and it did not do very good. Tops had a great value for performance and convenience, which the shoppers really liked. Then we attempted to launch 2 new brands, Tonic and Toxic, towards the explorers. We saw that Team R's brand, Rose, was the only product gearing towards that segment and wanted to launch a product that would be able to compete, both with high performance and low convenience. But both product launches did not do so well and were immediately removed from the market. Moving on to the overall performance. First, let's discuss the firm's performance. Our stock price was the worst in the beginning at share price index of 670 after round 1. We took hits in our stock price for 2 rounds due to launching a new brand and research and development project that failed. The stock price after the final stimulation increased to 967, which placed us 3rd out of 5th against our competitors. Now on over to the brand performance. Tone was our top brand, the strongest brand from the beginning. It stayed consistent and remained a top-selling brand. Tops was weak in the beginning because we again segmented it towards several segments and not just one, but it ended up being one of the top-selling brands. Tonic and Toxic both were extremely weak once they launched. Moving on over to the segment performance. Tone has the most market share for high earners until the last round. It came in second at 30.4% after Loop at 30.8%. Team L increased their commercial team tremendously to gain a little bit more of the market share, but overall, Tone dominated throughout. Tops, once we focused solely on the shopper segments, we increased the advertising and commercial team dollars on Tops, which resulted us getting us market share of 47% with the shoppers. Again, Tonic and Toxic was a fail. Therefore, there was less than 1% in all consumer segments. Changing gears and looking at the overall financial performance amongst our competitors, we did fairly well and had a steady increase in revenues after each period 1 through 6. Unfortunately, our cost of goods sold were extremely high compared to our competitors, and we feel that's the reason why our net earnings were not as high. Also, in the end, we spend a lot of money on our commercial teams in the end compared to our competitors, which also played a factor in our net income. We should have focused on a product that did not cost as much also to launch in order to maximize our returns. Moving on over, Brenda will discuss the marketing perspective.
Market segmentation and targeting. It's the process of dividing an entire market up into different customer segments. Some important factors to keep in mind. Which segments to target. How to design products satisfying the needs of these segments. How to position new brands effectively. How to reposition existing brands to better fit customer needs. Our market segmentation approach was not very effective in the beginning. We targeted more than one segment in each brand, which our results were unfavorable. Once Ann and I focused on one segment per brand, we noticed an increase in our market share in the segments that we were targeting. As Ann mentioned earlier, Tone targeted high earners, Tops targeted shoppers, and Toxic attempted to target the explorers. We targeted high earners at the beginning since they were a high growth segment, which resulted in our favor. Product. In order to target our consumer segments effectively, we had to gear our brand characteristics towards specific segments. For example, high earners like to buy expensive products due to their social status while demanding performance and convenience. Our price was at $440 with a high power of 75 and display was 24, battery life 74, display index was 7, and it had 16 features. Our strategy was to match products with user preferences. We applied repositioning strategies with our commercial advertising.
I don't mean to stop you, but it was not screen sharing to everybody.
What?
It was not screen sharing to everybody. We're going to have to redo it, like now.
Okay.